Hey y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some time so y'all can get up in here and we're gonna make some soap on this beautiful Sunday before y'all have to go back to work on Monday tomorrow. Today's Sunday, right? Yep. All day. Yes, so let me get some of that where I can see. Alright. So today we making golden desert sand because I did my event last night, as I do every Saturday in downtown Phoenix on Roosevelt Avenue, because I'm in the group Roosevelt Road. Boom, shout out. So I sold out of quite a few soaps, but some of the soaps that I sold out of I have currently already restocked and they curing. But I sold out of golden desert sand last night and I did not restock that, so I'm restocking it today. And the colors, well, let's talk about the scent. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. In Phoenix, Arizona, we have this soap supply store called Arizona Soap Supply. They make their own fragrances and micas. So this is an Arizona Soap Supply fragrance. They do have a website for those who don't live in Arizona. If you would like to order this fragrance from them, it's arizonasoapsupply.com. Anyway, it is desert golden sand and it smells so good. Oh, I can't even I'm not good at describing things, y'all. I suck at describing things. The only thing I keep saying is it smells good. So you have to try it. And the colors I'm going to be using is Twilight by Mad Micas, which is a beautiful blue, and Trial by Fire Red by Nurture Soap, which is a red, and Caramel Butterscotch by Crafter's Choice. And I make my own embeds. I got it out, but I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be using them yet because I am doing some piping. So if I find a little spot where I think an embed might be cute, I might do it up on there, or I might not. So let's get started. So we have our piping bags already made, and I'm using 3 colors. So I'm going to be using 3 piping bags for each color. And these are tips that I am using. This is a Sultan, and I forgot what these little tips called, but these are common, normal ones. They are, let me see if it says it on here. Wilton 1M. That's what it says. So those are made. Got my gloves. Please, 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 please wear gloves, because when you're making soap, you're dealing with lye and it burns. We don't want that on our conscience. So put your gloves on. And make sure you have a big enough container for the size of batter. I am making soap in my 5-pound mold, which is the mold holds 80 ounces, but then you pipe also on top, so you have to have extra batter for that. So I have a tub big enough so when I start blending, it won't be no mess overflowing everywhere. So I have my color cups for when I get ready to separate my batter. I like to have everything prepped out before I start, and the reason is when you working with fragrance oils and lye with soap batter, some fragrance oils tend to make your soap batter trace faster. I've worked with this one before, so I know it doesn't, but I'm in such a habit of having everything prepped out, I do it anyway. So here we go. You want to have your oils, I soap at room temperature. So you want to have your oils at room temperature and your lye at room temperature. So here we go. We're going to pour our lye solution, which is water and lye. Water and lye solution in our oil. And before you start to blend, you want to stir that around. Hold on, let me clean up my mess. My little container had a leak in it, y'all, and I just bought this container. My little lye container. So let me move this out the way. Hold up, y'all. Okay, let me prop the camera back where I had it. Okay, so you always want to stir in your lye before you blend. So now that we got it stirred in, take my spatula out. When you become a soaper, the more spatulas you have and the more whisk you have, the sweeter your life is. So you want to make sure you tap, and it's called burping the blender. That gets all the air out so you won't have air bubbles in your soap batter. And you want to blend on low, and you want to do short bursts of blend. You don't just want to continuously blend because that's thickening up your batter. So you want to blend for a few seconds while stirring, and then stir it around. As you can see, once you start to blend the lye with the oil, it changes consistency and color. So we're trying to get to a light or medium trace. Trace is the thickness of the batter. If you can take this out and the batter leaves a trace, that's why it's called trace, because it leaves trace lines on it. That's when you know you are ready. But what I'm doing is I'm getting my batter to emulsification because I'm dealing with more than one color, so I want to be able to do my drop swirl, so I want my batter to be kind of thin. Emulsification means that the lye water and the oils are completely mixed together and they won't separate. And I am at emulsification. As you can see, it is completely mixed together and it is not separating. It is one solid color. That is emulsification. Alright, so scrape my stick blender, get all my soap off. And then we're going to start to pour out and separate our batter into equal parts. So that's one color. That's another color. And then we're gonna do our base color. My base color is gonna be the butterscotch. Base color means that's the color I'm putting in first. The color I am putting in first, and then my drop swirls are gonna be the red and the blue. And you want to scrape all your batter out the container. We do not waste soap around these parts. So you scrape your container, get all your soap batter out, because that is liquid gold. So soap is made from whatever oils you choose to use after you've done your research on benefits and you decide what benefits you want your soap to have. Hey Pam, I'm sorry. Hey Roblox Kiki, I wasn't looking. So after you've done your research on oils and found out what benefits each oil have, and you decide what do you want your soap to do for the skin, then you pick your oils and make your soap. My soap is my secret recipe that I'm not giving away. Y'all thought I really was about to give my recipe away, huh? What y'all drinking? What is y'all drinking? Got y'all. Okay, so we're gonna do our base color first. which is Caramel Brown by Crafter's Choice. Alright, so we're going to add that mica into our batter. And I'm going to get a whisk and stir this in. Once you reach emulsification with your blender, you don't really need to do too much blending. So when you add in your colors and your fragrance, all you have to do at this point is whisk everything in. But make sure that it's completely mixed and incorporated together. But you don't really have to do too much blending after this. The more you blend, the thicker your batter gets. And if you blend too much, you end up with soap on a stick and you won't be able to do nothing. So you always want to do as less blending as you possibly can. Look at that color, y'all. You see that? Ain't that pretty? This is that butterscotch. Yes. The butterscotch mica by Crafter's Choice. Okay, so now I want to mix my blue. I'm gonna use some mica everywhere. I always do that, y'all. I be making a mess because I'm messy and I get to be that because ain't nobody gonna do me nothing. Alright, so we gonna whisk our color in. And don't worry if your batter is getting a little bit thick at this point, because once you pour your fragrance all in, it's going to loosen right back up, y'all. That's why you don't want to do too much stick blending. And make sure you see how it's white down there. Make sure that you're scraping the bottom and stirring around. Getting all of it mixed and incorporated. Alright, that's my blue. Now we gotta do our red. This Trial by Fire red, baby, is it. I can't even open this every time. Okay, there we go. This Trial by Fire red, baby. This one is it. It is what it's at. You always want to mix all your colors first before you add any fragrance to any of your batter. Get all your colors mixed up first, child. Because, woo, like I said, I've worked with this fragrance oil before, so I know what it does. So I'm not too afraid of it. But when you're working with a fragrance oil that you haven't worked with before, and you don't know if it's going to make your batter get too thick too fast, you always want to mix your colors first before adding any fragrance to anything. Get all your colors mixed up. And for those of y'all who would like to learn to make soap, I teach soap making classes, y'all. Contact me. My classes start at $50 for basic soap making. So I'm eyeballing because I'm using the rest of the fragrance oil that's in here. I'm using it all. Save some for my piping right here. Yes, hunty. Again, like I said, as you can see, when you add fragrance oil to your batter, it loosens it back up because it is a liquid. And let me tell y'all a trick. If your batter ever get too thick too fast, just add some water to it. You can add water to your batter. The only thing is, the more water you add, the longer it takes to cure. So if your batter starts to get too thick too fast, add some water to it and just add 2 extra weeks curing time on top of your 4 weeks. That's a little trick. So don't get scared. Oh my God, my batter is starting to seize it. Just add some water to it, child. Alright. I love the colors. So I'm making this soap for the men in your life. You getting tired of your man getting off of work, coming home, honking up the house and smelling? Get your man some of this Golden Desert Sand soap so he can take a bath or a shower when he get off of work, honey. And he will be smelling good. This got my whole soap studio just, whew. And let me tell you something, ladies. I consider this unisex because I like it too, and I use it. It smells really good. But I make it for men. But this smells so good, y'all. Y'all just don't know. Golden Desert Sand. Oops. Oops. I'm making a mess. I am the messy soaper. Don't judge me. Judge your mammy. Alright. Starting to rice. Alright. So when it rice up, just hit it real quick with your stick blender or just really stir it in real good. It'll go away. Ricing is no big deal. Alright, y'all. So, oh, look at that. Y'all see what I did? I am the messy soaper. Don't judge me. Where's my mold? Okay. So now we're going to back this up. Back. Now we're going to pour our base color in, which is the butterscotch. The butterscotch, so pretty. Make sure you scrape all your soap out. Don't waste nothing. This is liquid gold. Pam, how your soap coming out over there, Chef? Pam is making a beautiful Christmas soap right now as we speak. She's making soap while she's watching on live. Pam is also a soap maker, candle maker, wax melt maker. She makes all that stuff, lotion, all that. I don't do all that. I just do soap and body butter, shampoo bars, infant bars, Yanni bars. Anything dealing with soap and body butter, that's what I do. Everything else, I leave it to my sis Pam. I wholesale my candles and wax melts from her that I be putting in my bundles. So, like for Christmas, when I do my bundles, some of her candles and wax melts are going to be in the bundles. Alright, so I'm going to take my spoon, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. This is called spoon swirl. This makes all your colors be all intertwined and swirly looking. Yes. I love spoon swirls. They got hanger swirl, in the pot swirl, drop swirl, and spoon swirl. So actually what I do a drop swirl and spoon swirl combination. So now we're going to let this thicken up. So now what we're going to do, I have blue left over from my piping, but we have to let, when you're piping, you see how this is still runny and loose? So when you're piping, you want your soap batter to be the consistency of iceland, where it doesn't move, because when you start to pipe your peaks, you don't want them to fall and slump down on you. You want your piping peaks to stand up. So you won't see it's too loose, so we're going to let that sit. And I used all my base colors, so that's why I saved this right here, because I'm going to make another batch of the butterscotch for piping. See, I have it all planned out, y'all. That's why I know y'all was wondering, hey, you got some soap batter sitting over there? No, I didn't forget. I was saving it for piping. Yes. I was saving it for piping. put my fragrance all in to loosen it up. Alright. So, again, y'all, this is Golden Desert Sand Soap for men, but it's really unisex. Women like it too. I had a couple of women last night buy it. They was like, forget men, it smells good. I want to use it too. And I use it too, y'all. It smells really good. It's a unisex scent. It is unisex, and I love, love, love it. So you see how it loosened back up when you add your fragrance oil? So you never fret, honey. Either add some fragrance oil or add some water, but it's going to loosen back up. So we want this to get to the consistency of icing like it was before I added the fragrance oil. So now we got to let it get back thick. I don't know, y'all. I want to use my embeds that I've made, but with the piping, I don't know. We're going to see, y'all. We're going to see. So let's just straighten up. Let's get stuff out the way while we're waiting on that to thicken up. So how was everybody's Sunday? Did anybody cook? I didn't cook today. I didn't cook nothing. I just took some chicken breasts out, some boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I cut them up into chicken tenders and seasoned them. So after this live is over, I'm going to fry them up. But I didn't cook no big Sunday meal today, y'all. Ain't that a shocker? Ain't it a shocker? Ooh, but I have had a good time, y'all, making soap and selling my soap. Oh, and people are so pleased with the product. They posting it on, if y'all go on my soap page, Jabelle Soap on Instagram, you'll see some of the people from last night posted with their purchases on the on Instagram. Ooh, it's getting thick, y'all. Oh, this blue's still loose. Let's check the red. Almost, y'all. They posted on their Instagram story. It made me so proud. Made me so proud. I just need to focus more on y'all on the internet. I be so focused with the local stuff. It takes so much, it consumes so much of me, my local sales, that I don't really be focusing on my internet customers. But I am starting this week focusing on my internet customers because I love y'all. Y'all are where I started before I even went local. So I got special bundles for y'all, special Christmas bundles for y'all coming up. The bundles are going to be 1 soap, 1 body butter, 1 candle, one wax melt pack, and 2 hand soaps in a bundle for $60. And those are great Christmas gifts. They're going to be in beautiful gift bags for you. I got y'all. And if you order your Christmas basket bundle before Thanksgiving, I'll give you a free extra soap with your purchase, or an extra body butter, whatever you want. But you have to order your Christmas basket before Thanksgiving. Alright, y'all, let's see. See, this butterscotch is getting thicker faster than my blue and my red. What's up with y'all over here? What is up with y'all? Get y'all life together. I cooked gumbo yesterday, Stacy. It's cold enough over there for gumbo. Stacy is my cousin, y'all. Is it cold enough for gumbo over there already? I told April, my daughter, to make a short rib soup. What y'all know about them short rib soups? I got that recipe from my grandfather. He loved a short rib soup. So, let me show y'all what the mold looking like. So we got all our colors all mixed in together, all swirled up. And we're going to start our piping in a few. I'll give that paper towel. We're going to start our piping in a few. Clean up my little mold. Okay. So since, let's see. Almost. No, oh, it ain't cold enough yet. I'm waiting for that frost to hit here. They talking about some snow over here, but that must be a little bit north Phoenix and north Arizona, like around Flagstaff. They talking about some snow, cause I know daggone well Phoenix ain't about to see no snow. We get cold. We get about in our 40s. Early 50s out here during the winter season, but not no snow. I know better. So we waiting on this to thicken up to icing consistency. And the way you check that is you do the pour test. Hold your cup. If it don't move, hey, that's ready. See, we can pipe. What color do I want to be my peak? Though, being that the base is, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to swirl it. No, I can't swirl it either. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I don't know what color I want my middle mountain to be and what color I want I'm going to let the middle mountain be the butterscotch, and it's too late to change my mind now, so that's done. Yeah, and then I'm going to swirl the blue and red together. That's what I'm going to do. Swirl them two together. I have some batter got on my arm. It's tingling. Technically, you're supposed to be wearing long sleeves when you soap, but I don't be doing all that. Every now and then, a little soap batter might get on your arm and you'll feel it tingling, but it ain't nothing to go to the emergency room over. All right, that's my mountains. So, that's ready. So we're gonna put some blue in. Then we're gonna put some red in. Then we're gonna go back and put some blue in. We're gonna go back, put some red in. We're just gonna keep doing it until it's all gone. Blue. Red, blue, red, make sure you scrape and get it all up out of there. This is liquid gold, y'all, I'm telling you. And y'all, let me tell you something about this handmade soap that makes it so much better than the stuff you buy in the store. It's no chemicals, y'all. Go look at your soap bars. Let me tell you a secret. The soap bars you buy in the store are not really soap. It's detergent. This is the only real soap in the world. Any other soap is detergent. Google it. It's not real soap. It's detergent. And this don't have all the chemicals. It just have whatever oils you choose to be the oils in your soap. because in 3 days the lye is going to be gone, because that's what saponification is. When it's curing, the lye in the water evaporates out the soap, so it's no longer in there, and it's just all soap oils. So it's very beneficial to your skin. It's better than the stuff you buy in stores. It's healthier, and you'll tell the difference in your skin, how moisturized it is when you use it. Alright, y'all, so let's see. We're going to start with our Mountain Peaks. This is a signature trade of mine. Not many people know how to do it because they don't know how to fix the salt and piping tip. But I make little mountain peaks in my soap. When I pipe, and that's like my little signature piping. Not too many people do this because they don't know how to fix the piping tip, because the salt and tip actually don't come like this. I make it like this just so I can get, look at that, look what I did, y'all. I ain't even got enough to go all the way, but I'm gonna make it enough. Look at that, made it. All right, so like I said, this is how the salt and tip comes. This is how the salt and tip comes. It comes with this thing in the middle, but I fix my salt and tip and take that thing out, and that's how I get my mountain peaks. So anyway, so I got my middle mountain in. Now for piping on our beautifulness right here. Yay, now the red coming out with it. You see that, y'all? I don't know. I think I might put the red embeds on top of my mountain. What y'all think? Like in the middle where I got these things at? What y'all think? Can y'all see the piping? Can y'all see it? Then we're going to come back. Let me see. Do I want to put these red on top of here? Like that? What y'all think? It don't matter what we think, huh? Because we done it. Ain't no stopping and going back, right? Ain't no going back. Y'all comment and tell me what y'all think of it so far. Now we're going to come in between, because we got to alternate, coordinate. We got to make the soap coordinate. How's it looking, y'all? Y'all so quiet up in the chat room. You know, I can do more than one thing at a time. I can do this and look at y'all typing. So we're going to come back with some more piping. Cause we not done. Y'all thought we was done? We ain't done. Now I'm gonna have some batter left over, but I'm gonna show y'all what I do when I have batter left over. It ain't no biggie. It ain't no biggie. Cause we waste nothing over here. We waste nothing over here. Nothing. Let me see, are y'all seeing anything? Kisses, thanks, Kiki. I'm trying, because I really, honestly, did not plan this soap out. So I'm just making it up as I go. I just knew I had to do this live today, and I knew I had to restock Golden Desert Sand. So guess what I'm going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. Don't make sense? Okay, so since we got leftover batter, we just gonna make some more embeds. That's what I do when I have leftover batter. And we not done with the soap. I'm just getting rid of this batter. So I'm gonna make some little embeds like the ones I put on top of soap. That's what I do when I have leftover batter. I make embeds to decorate a future soap. You know, waste nothing. Anytime you have extra batter left over, make some little embeds to use on future soap decorations. Or you can make hand soap with it. Just look, this is how I make my hand soap. I just go in a circle. Boom, and there go y'all hand soap. That's gonna be in the, turn it. Let me see the other side. Okay, hold up. Let me get this stuff out this piping bag. Make another hand soap. This is how I make the hand soaps that gonna be in y'all bundles. Ain't soaping fun, y'all? It's so therapeutic. Somebody piss you off, your children getting on your nerves, your man acting ignorant, make some soap, you forget about everybody. Alright, so I'm gonna let y'all look at it before we add anything to it like glitter, because I'm glitter queen. So let me see, I want some gold glitter, and I want some mermaid trails, and I want some blue glitter and some red glitter. Boop, what y'all gonna do with me? Alright, so we're gonna spray some blue on it. Let me move this over here so I can turn the mold around. And guess what? It's a man soap and I'm using glitter, yes. But guess what? The men said last night. They was like, man, sis, you put glitter on the man soap? I say, yep. I said, as soon as the water touch it, it goes away. The water dissolves the glitter. So he was like, oh, well, all right then. And they didn't care. This is just to satisfy me to know that I made it as beautiful. And they don't care because it's going to wash off. It's going to dissolve in the water. Now let's put some gold shimmer on it. Ooh, look at that. Boy, that gold just make it pop. That gold just make it pop. Y'all gonna see it better when I put the light on it. But let me finish. That gold just make it pop. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Alright, let's put some mermaid trails on it. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm done. But this is the soap, y'all. Can you see it? How it look? How it look, y'all? I'm gonna turn the camera down so you can see it. But that's it. Desert Golden Sand. And tomorrow I'm going to come back on live so y'all can see the cut. So y'all can see the cut on it. Let me see. I'm trying to get out the light so y'all can see it. Alright. Desert Golden Sand. And tomorrow I'm going to cut it. And then you're going to see the mountain inside of the soap. It's going to be pretty. Oh, I forgot to glitter my embeds. Hold up. Yes, got to glitter my embeds, y'all. I forgot to glitter my embeds. And my little hand soaps. That's how I make my embeds, y'all. Put some gold glitter on my hand soaps. Boy, them ladies ate them little hand soap bags up yesterday. They loved it. She was like, oh my God, that is so cute. She bought 3 of them. I think she's going to pass them out as gifts. So I put 5 little different color hand soaps in a sheer bag like this, but it was a smaller bag. It wasn't big like this. And I put 5 in there and zip tied it. They loved it. So that's Golden Desert Sand, y'all. And when I cut it tomorrow, y'all gonna be surprised at how pretty it looks. So thank you for joining me. And if you want to learn how to make soap, I can teach you virtually on camera. It's just like you was just not watching me. The only difference is I'm gonna be watching you and telling you what to do step by step and teaching you how to use soap calc, teaching you the oil benefits, teaching you how to research, teaching you how to color and fragrance your soap. I can teach you all of that. And classes start at $50. I also make and teach how to make body butter and shampoo bars, infant bars, yoni bars, and facial bars. So if you are interested in having fun just like I did, contact me on either my Chevelle page or my personal Facebook page. And thank y'all for joining me, and have a very blessed day. And I will be back on live tomorrow cutting this soap, and I'll send y'all a post to remind y'all when I'm going up. Alright, have a blessed Sunday. Peace and bye.